So we finally made it down to Super Tomato and we're with Tom. Hola. And this is actually a stunning shop. How would you describe this shop, Tom? What would you kind of say Super Tomato's kind of culture and vibe is?
I mean, at this point, I'd say we are last man standing.
Last
So
man standing, guys.
when we opened, which is a long time ago now,
Yeah.
there were so many shops like this in South Wales.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was a really great community.
Yeah.
There are still a few of them. There's Console Action, Swansea.
Yeah.
There's a few left, but there's so many fewer now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, we're just trying to preserve a little bit of, you know, you like on movies. You can go into HMV and see a movie prior to the past 6 months.
Yeah.
You like on books.
Yes.
Books don't exist. There are libraries. For on video games,
Yeah.
there just isn't really anywhere anymore.
I know,
so
and it's
that's
sad.
really what we're trying to do. You know, just a little venue where you can still find Super Nintendo games, Mega Drive games, Spectrum games, and anything else.
And a Dreamcast kiosk and a Super Nintendo kiosk down there, which you can see right here, which we'll take a look at. And of course, we will link Super Tomato's Facebook and not eBay, Instagram in the description. So you guys need to come down and check it out. It's been a 4-hour drive for me. 4-hour drive, but well worth it. And we're going to have a whip around because there's toys. I see turtle stuff. I mean, there's just so much stuff in here. Posters, the lot. That Mega Drive poster's tasty. Do you have old posters in? Do you stock like old Super Nintendo posters?
Look, we do, but we keep a lot of them ourselves.
This is going to be a hard one.
You would, wouldn't you? If someone has a giant Castlevania poster, we'll stick it on.
Yeah, I recognise that. Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe we'll score some deals today, guys, but we'll have a whip around. So stay tuned. We're going to go.
A little later.
I just couldn't bring myself to sell the Dragon Quest. You know, I mean, those are stickers from the day. I had some.
And they even look like a little bit of sun damage, the stickers do, which gives it that extra authenticity.
I love it for that alone.
Yes.
But it needs a bit of work just
Yeah.
in terms of getting the video out, working on it again. And that suits me just fine because it can live here and it works just fine on...
It's so gorgeous. And here it is, the classic, iconic Super Mario World. Oh my God. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice.
nesting in it in most of the ones you see.
And that is
But
clean. That
I
is
would say ours
clinical.
is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's, do you clean it? Do you have to kind of open it up and clean it regularly?
No.
Or no?
I've never cleaned it.
Just crystal clean as is. Even where the Super Nintendo sits around here, it's
So
like
you've
Super
got
Family
a few extra cables that wouldn't normally be here because, as I say, I've got a Japanese machine on a UK demo unit.
Yeah.
So that's what these wires are here. But otherwise, how it works is it connects to the demo unit itself. That's why the audio is coming out of the unit itself, not the TV.
Oh,
See?
right. Okay.
So
Oh, wow. Yeah, I can hear that.
I've actually got the speakers turned down quite low, but when you turn them up, the boom is just insane.
Incredible.
That's the speaker there.
Yeah.
And again, that's the bit that is often damaged. So
Nice.
I'm quite pleased with the shape it's in.
It is gorgeous. It's beautiful. And it is a Holy Grail piece. And here it is. The gorgeous, my Holy Grail item. Now, you will be saying, why are you not buying this? Why are you not buying this? Tom is very attached to this. And obviously the price has to be right for this to go. And we couldn't quite meet on a price, and that's absolutely fine. But I'm confident one of these will come up whereby I'll be able to buy it and I'll be very happy with it. But it's in beautiful condition. We'll take a look at the insides as well. It's just gorgeous, and I've never seen one, so it's definitely worth a 4-hour drive to come down and see this absolute beautiful piece of kit. It's obviously not got the original TV, and that's absolutely fine. I still think it looks really good, but everything else is in beautiful condition. These are the original controllers as well. It's not the original Super Famicom or Super Nintendo. It's broke my heart. But I'm so stoked to have seen it in real life. Look at it. Is this unboxed? So you have the box for this?
Loose.
Loose. Amazing. And that, Bubble and Squeak, I saw that down at Doncaster Gaming Market. That's quite an obscure one, isn't it, on the Sega Mega Drive there? Yeah. Oh my goodness. You have the Sega Panini cards in as well?
Yes.
Do you have a full set?
No.
Okay.
I've got a massive wedge of spares as well.
I've got a full set. Do you have the Nintendo cards in?
No.
The Merlin Panini
I
cards?
didn't even know the Mega
Oh.
Drive ones existed until someone brought them in. I have no memory of that from childhood.
Oh, mate, that's banging. They're amazing. They are. It's cheap to get a full set. Very cheap.
Tokyo Yamuri Giant Special Edition Game Boy Advance.
Is this from Japan? Is this direct from
This
Japan?
Japan. That's the Dave Hawkes Super Nintendo N64 pad. Arguably the rarest of the regular colorways, the translucent orange and smoky black.
Okay.
That's obviously a Adventure to Go N64 controller and game down there.
Where's the game? Where is it? Where are we looking? Ah, there we go. There we go. Got lots and lots of cool stuff in. Go 64? Never seen that on the good old Japanese.
Adventure to Go. It is, so it's going to sound dry as you like, but it's an arcade train driving game, and it's the most joyous thing in the world.
The most joyous thing.
There's loads of them as well. Like there's a current arcade version, so they've released different iterations over the years.
Okay.
The one at the moment is like giant panoramic screens where you sit in a life-size train cab.
Oh my
it's just
God.
the greatest thing ever.
That is phenomenal. I need to do more stuff, more research on the Japanese stuff, because I do get a few bits from Sendico, which is nice.
Get your ass over
I
to
need
Japan.
to
You'd
get
love
my
it.
arse right over there, mate.
Yeah, no, Jesus, he's over there all the time these days.
I'll contact him and we'll do a joint video. It's wicked.
With the original manual.
6-slot Neo Geo. Where's this from? How long you had that in then?
So sadly, yet another store closed down, and they used to specialise in arcade governments and bits and bobs.
Yeah.
We took 3 or 4 of those 6 slots.
Did you? Oh my goodness.
So they, like us, did toys and games. At that time, we weren't really thinking so much of the toys, so we ended up buying all the video game stuff they had.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it occurred to me
Yeah.
to buy all the video game stuff. And again, we knew them quite well.
Yeah.
It was sad to see them go, but we came to the arrangement, we took all the bits and pieces. It didn't occur to me at the time to ask them about their toys, which were incredible. I mean, you've never seen stuff, like things they had, great connections, really unusual bits and pieces. But we took the video game stuff. So we had a bunch of these Neo Geo 6-slot MVSs.
Wow. Which you don't see anywhere, do you? You just do not see these things at all. I've certainly never seen it.
I mean, well, particularly these days, as we talked about. And going back, like way back when, that was that same period when Game Station had like the prototype Snes cartridges in the window.
Oh my God.
$4.99 a pop.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you have any in though? That's the question. Oh, we got the Super Famicom Junior. I have one of those, and the American version, which is really nice. So what's the rarest thing you have in then, would you say? Aside from my Holy Grail over there, which is just breaking me every time I hear it,
So,
I see it.
right now, the 2 most unusual things we have are probably the Koro comic Gold Bomberman 2 cartridge.
Okay. How long you had this in?
Picked that up in Japan last time we were over there, so that was December.
Nice.
Next to that is Judgment Silver Sword, which arguably is the rarest retail release for the Wonder Swap.
Amazing.
And also a Baby Milo Baked DS Lite behind it, which is
yeah, I clocked that. That's amazing.
the only thing in the shop which is not for sale.
Is it?
It's not worth that much, but I found it with my brother, and that kind of means something to me. And you know, it's just over the years I've become attached to it. The other big thing is the Neo Geo AEC. So it's not an AES. It's an AEC, which is what they call an orange band, which refers to the box there and said orange band underneath it.
Okay, yeah, I see that. That's
one of the first 5,000 released in the States when you could not purchase them. You could only rent them out.
Unreal.
So again, it is just an AES. It's just a particularly rare version of the AES that has 1 letter different on the back. But again, Neo Geos are the sort of thing that back in the day we used to get in all the time. It was very easy to import them.
Yeah.
We would retail an AES for around about 100 to 120 pounds, and that might include a couple of games and a couple of sticks as well. And you could do that and still make a reasonable margin. These days, I very rarely see them in Japan. When I do,
no, I've never seen an AEC, and you know, I've never seen that before ever. So, yeah, unreal, unbelievable. I need a few seconds of your time to tell you about channel memberships. If you guys want to become a channel member, click join from the main page or the second link in the description. There are 3 tiers, all with different perks for you if you want to become a team member. Thanks for your time. Let's continue with the video. So I, for some reason, didn't film that, but you guys can see the black marker pen on this female character here. And Tom was just telling me that it was kind of frowned upon. Is that right? Frowned upon
So
for the dress.
Yeah, all copies out of the factory had that authentic black marker pen applied over it, just to cover up the female character on the front. So we were gonna wipe it off, but it's authentic factory permanent marker Sharpie on that. So,
there we go. So yeah. I'm guessing that increases the value. Something like that.
Yeah.
100%, mate. To how much and to what, I don't know, but definitely increases the value without a doubt. Right.
And things like that.
Oh yeah, the book behind it. Yeah.
So I had the book for years and kind of forgot about it. The book has a value in of itself now, but it has pictures of the 3 exclusive bait consoles: the Xbox, the 2 DS Lites.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd completely forgotten they existed, and we were just south of Tokyo one day when we're in this fusty, dusty old junk shop, and I saw that.
You saw this exact one?
I walked right past it because I just thought it was.
Yeah.
My brother was about 4 paces behind me, and he tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Is that what I think it is?"
Oh my goodness!
And it was. He was right. So purely because I found it with my brother, because we both like bait stuff ourselves, and because like anything bait, those are really commonly knocked off. So to have one that has a bit of provenance, a bit of age on it, so we know is real.
Yeah, yeah.
That kind of means the world to me, and I found it with my brother. You know, I mean, that more than anything, not worth a huge amount.
But it's a sentimental factor, isn't it?
That's worth a lot to me. So
the sentimental factor is.
That means, I've kept hold of that.
It's all in, absolutely, without a doubt. I'll try not to get the back. But this is the Holy Grail. We have had a debate about this, haven't we, Tom?
Yeah.
I won't say too much, but unfortunately it's not coming home. It is beautiful, and I don't blame you for not selling it, to be honest.
It's a tough one if you grew up with them and you're really attached to it. I'm never going to see another one. So
no, not in this condition either. Definitely not in this condition.
My dead body type of finish.
Absolutely. You know? I mean, I was driving down, I was getting all excited. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get a Snes kiosk. No, Jem, you're not today.
Don't tell me that. I'll disappoint you.
It's all good though. No, to be honest, I'm so grateful to see this, and I'm just it's gorgeous.
That is a Japanese Master System, hence the smaller cartridge slot, smaller cartridges.
Oh, I never noticed that actually. So that is an actual Japanese. They're so different.
What's interesting about that is that has the FM sound unit built in, so that will give you the FM soundtrack on any given game. You can get an adapter to play Western games in it as well.
Yes.
Now that is notable because, as I say, that was traded in through the door. I've never seen one of these in Japan. All the times we've been there, like we found things like the Sega SG-1000, the Mark III. Those I see. An actual Master System, never seen one of those in Japan at all.
Wow.
So to have that come in through the door was super cool.
Just on a trade, just like that. That's gold. That's gold. When you own a shop like this, that's kind of stuff's gold because you never know what is going to come through the door. And your Dreamcast kiosk came through the door also, didn't it?
It did indeed.
It did indeed.
Bizarrely.
That's beautiful. We'll get some footage. Is it on?
No, it's too far from a PowerPoint at the moment.
Fair enough.
That's one of those post-pandemic things. We turned all the kiosks off.
Yeah.
You know,
save a bit of lecky, 100%.
Well, more health and safety and all that. That's why there's bags around the controllers right now. We will turn it on again at some stage.
Okay.
But
let's go take a look at it. Let's go take a look at this beautiful machine. So the Dreamcast kiosk is just here as you come in, and that was a walk-in, wasn't it? That was just like somebody walked in with this.
In like a strain and carry over the threshold.
Getting it through the door very carefully. Yeah. Is that the original No, is that not the original TV in there? Or
no.
Oh no, because it'd have a proper screen that would fit that entire border,
so
wouldn't
it's got a little bit of a footprint at the back to accommodate a CRT.
Okay. Tremendous.
Yeah, it came in oddly initially without the base,
Yeah.
which is important because that is the thing that stops it falling on top of people and killing them. So we turned it down initially until they came back with the missing part.
With the base.
And I see why they didn't bring it because that is most of the weight.
Yes.
But yeah, for good reason. You know, that's what keeps it safe.
That's lush.
Rack thing on the back, so you spin the wheels and it basically crushes the ghost. It's horrendous.
That is pretty unique, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I've got him. But no, there's some wicked toys. Have you got any turtle stuff?
It's thin at the moment. So
thin on the turtle stuff.
Mutations Mike and Angelo down there.
Nice. There we go.
We have a couple of more modern Hikari vinyl turtles, just because I quite like those.
Okay.
So,
what else do we have?
We do specialise in turtle fighters as well. Bootlegs are obviously, they are their own thing and they've become quite popular recently. So anything that is unorthodox and weird looking.
Willing to take a look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, you have, what is this? What do we have here? What is this? Is this oh, it's a kind of little book thingy-mabob going on there, is it?
Sealed and everything.
Sealed.
I mean, what I kind of prefer more about that bin is that's where all the vintage turtle comics are. So these are all original Mirage and Archie issues.
Nice.
Normally, in the right order, I can see someone's had a good fiddle through those, so they're in all sorts of display.
Wow.
But...
I mean, that's brilliant. I'm a huge Turtles girl. Oh my goodness gracious. Unreal. The artwork alone, even if I don't read the comics, it's just admiring the artwork, isn't it? That's a bit random. I've never seen that before, though. How much is on that?
I don't think I've ever stuck a price on it, to be honest.
I love my turtle stuff. Let's add it to the buy pile, shall we?
Jesus, you want it, you can have it.
Oh, no, I can have it.
Honestly,
well, I'll tell you what, it's my 41st birthday today, so that'll be my first birthday present.
Happy birthday, John.
Oh, thank you. Legend, there we go.
I've had that.
That's amazing.
Jesus, the best part of a decade. I've even got a few of them loose as well. Like, they do turn up.
Well, that's brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for any old Turtles ephemera myself. You know, whether it's the UK has quite a variety of things like the wind-up handheld games and pinball things. And stuff like that.
And it's just the classic art, isn't it? You can just tell it's the 80s artwork, which is the best.
And it's Hero Turtles instead of Ninja Turtles, which I know like, some people think is not as cool. But if it was your thing when you grew up, that's our Turtles.
That is our Turtles. Mutant Hero Turtles. Not Ninja, Hero. Ninja was what? Too violent, the UK said?
Like, values, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah.
So this is the Slim Slim.
After that has the 1/2 matte, 1/2 gloss, and that's the ceramic white edition.
That is beautiful. Straight from Japan. That is gorge. How much on that? Or do you not want to put price on? Film it. I can edit it out if you want to.
No, it's not that. I can't actually remember.
Oh.
We don't know the price. I just don't know.
We've had a mind melt, guys. We have had a mind melt. That is beautiful, though. That is lush.
Yeah, you need to feed me more coffee if you're going to ask me to remember stuff.
Coffee is what we need.
So when we flooded, one of the things
you don't see this that often either on the Master System. Altered Beast. It's just such a Mega Drive classic.
Yeah.
Let's add it to the pile of goodness. Oh, a little gremlin there as well. We love. We got another version there. Does that have manual? No. I'm a sucker for a manual, but
likewise.
I love
Obviously, feel free to mix and match between inlays and whatever one has.
Okay.
Combination. I suspect we might not have any off-piece manuals at the moment.
No, that's cool. And this is a nice variant as well. You don't really see. With the World Soccer.
Know what it is, but yeah, it is a rare box to find.
That's wicked. We've just asked about Crash Dummies on the Sega Mega Drive, which is very difficult to get. But I will say this, Tom, it's nice having everything in alphabetical order. Very good. Love that. Yeah. It's just so much easier when you're having a rummage just to be able to go, oh, the Ottifant, it's right here. And yeah, it's easy just to kind of see it. Really nice. They're quite odd as well, aren't they? The Sega Pico, the computer that thinks it's a toy.
So what I like...
And an unbox one, and an unbox one.
Yes, but as I'm sure you recall, this is proper Argos clearance product. When we were kids, that's the only place you would see it. In Japan, the Pico was huge.
Really?
So that's the European one.
Right.
You get a variety of super colourful looking Japanese
I'm
machines
loving
like
the
that.
colour, yeah, loving
So,
that.
whereas over here, all we really saw were fairly crappy Disney titles and things like that. A massive variety of software in the States. There's Pokemon games for it in the States.
What?
There's accessories. So see this steering wheel that fits over the base of the machine? There's a Tomica train set one where it forms part of your train diorama where you fit the tunnel over the Pico and it interacts with it.
No way.
And bearing in mind what they are is basically a derivation of the Sega Mega Drive. I'm kind of surprised more people
don't.
But I think people don't know that you do get that massive variety of Japanese software. There's another Ultraman game there as well.
Beautiful.
I mean, as I'm sure you know, the way the games work is you interact with them like you would the pages of a book.
Yep.
Just the coolest thing. Less cool when the only one you can get is the crappy turquoise one with the crappy Disney games.
With the crappy Winnie the Pooh stuff, which is not really.
Yeah, not its best stuff. But I mean, there's Sailor Moon games and stuff, so I've got a real soft spot for it.
Good. No, that's good. And a box, you don't see it that often. I do see them floating around like this with the kind of random cartridgey thingy mabobs. But yeah, it's nice to see it boxed. And that's the beauty of places like this. You come down and you see things like all this Tomy, if I've pronounced it right, random little robots. I mean, just look at it. I mean, just look at this random little Pikachu kicking about there. Oh my God, it's just got so much love and value. It's brilliant. It's so good. Right, so again, Japanese pocket sonar. So what is it? So did it mimic of like a fishing rod on the end?
No. It's much better than that.
Oh,
it's
whoa,
like
okay.
Real life thing.
It's a real life.
Find the fishes. So
find the fishes.
You plug that into your Game Boy, and it has a very large probe on the upper wire on the end of it. You drop the probe.
Oh, you see the wire,
and it tells you where the fish are.
So you can actually use this in actual water.
It is a literal sonar probe for the Game Boy. It's the greatest thing in the world.
This is literally amazing. I never knew that existed, and that's again the beauty of coming down to places like this to find out awesome bits of information like that.
Do you want to have a look inside it?
It's what, sorry?
Do you want to have a look inside it?
Yeah. And we are taking a look at the sonar. Now, we're not near a body of water to actually test this out, so that won't be happening. However,
there's a sink out back.
There's a sink out the back with no fish in it, but let's see what we have got. So, it's nice condition, really nice condition.
So the tricky thing with these is because they've often been underwater, it is quite rare to get them in good condition.
Yes.
But yeah, so that plugs into the back of your Game Boy. Okay. That is the cartridge. Clean battery slot.
Nice.
Again, for someone who spends a lot of time on the lake.
Yeah.
Tough to get one of those without battery.
Without it rusting.
And then this enormous thing with the giant bit of cable, that is what you drop into the water.
Beautiful. It's got, what's the meterage on it, do you think? Like, what is it like?
Do you know, I was just about to unfurl it and I thought, no, that's ages. Take back up again. Let's see if it says.
Can you read Japanese?
Yes, 15 meters.
15 meters? Oh, wow. So that's quite the depth then, this gorgeous, sonar can reach. There we go. That's how this thing works. So if we've got any keen fishermen or fisher women in here, if that's the right terminology, then get yourselves down for the Game Boy sonar. So again, you've got all your toys there. Lots of really cool displays at the top. Really nice. Got some, is that original Ghostbusters stuff up there? Really lush, really nice stuff. And yeah, you can see the shop is actually quite big, which is nice, and lots of manoeuvrable space, Tom, which I like. You're not kind of like sandwiched in. You can move around the shop freely, which I love.
You're the first person who's ever called this shop big.
I think this is a nice size shop. I really do.
I'm kind of really thrilled you think that.
I was expecting the shop to be a lot smaller.
I've crammed as much as I can into the space.
It's beautiful. It is beautiful, mate. I love it. What's this Microsoft Confidential thing here? Prototype. Oh, nice. Magna Carta 2. 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. Now, I don't own, which is weird, many Burnout games on the PS2, and because I stream on Kick on the PlayStation 2, I thought these would be really fun. So I'm going to pick this up. There's no other Burnout games in, but that's cool because they are quite easy to find anyway. But it's dead easy in here, guys, because it's all in alphabetical order. And I've just said to Tom, thank God, because it's just incredible to be able to kind of have a sift through and see if there's anything you want to pick up. So it's both Sega Mega Drive and Super Nintendo.
And it's got the portables in there as well.
Hey.
But I just like the fact it's got screenshots from both, so you can sort of compare. I mean, I'm a
Yeah,
sucker
because
for
we didn't
any
have the
screenshot.
bloods in the Super Nintendo version.
You do one too.
But you do one too. So
Yeah,
I never knew
yeah,
that. How random. Oh, here we go. This is a learning curve here
Unless,
today.
if you've got a Japanese copy of 2, then it's
Yeah.
green blood instead of
Yes,
red blood.
that's right. I knew about the green blood.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
But Western copies as much red blood as you like on 2.
Yeah. Gnarly as. Well, that's in the buy pile, so that's good. Good, good, good. Of course, got lots of Atari stuff in. Now, Jess loves her Atari stuff, but I am not a huge fan of Atari, believe it or not. Feel free to roast me in the comments, of course. But as you can see, I don't think I've been in a shop before that's had this much Atari stuff in, boxed as well. You see the unboxed stuff, tons. Obviously got some nice unboxed stuff in, but you don't see like your nice crispy boxes in anywhere. And check out that artwork. Let's just take a moment for Miss Pac-Man. Bloody brilliant. We're repping some OG Super Nintendo posters going on here.
Lara Croft's ankle.
Oh, God, Croft's ankles, mate. Tremendous.
No clue where that's come from. Oh,
Hey,
look, we've got
oh, wait a minute. I see what what's going on here. You go. You've got the kind of
I guess,
the 2-piece.
I guess you have to try that. That looks like we might
That
have
looks
one.
like the 3-piece. We've got the 3-piece going on there. What is that bad boy?
Capcom versus SNK.
Nice, nice.
Rise of the Robots.
Hey, got some bangers in here.
I wanna
Oh,
say
the
that's
Meme
Judge
Machines, that is
Dredd,
brilliant.
Sega. That's a nice
You
one.
can't beat the artwork, mate. You just can't.
I would suspect that's almost certainly Daytona.
Oh, lovely.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh
So
my
this
God.
is-
There's the death chart on the back. Oh, that is just unbelievable. Look at that. That is, yes, that's amazing. Thank you.
Alright,
That's
there
cool.
we go.
Got it locked in. We have got it locked in, mate. Brilliant.
So I do actually have a box of bits of Super Nintendo paperwork and paraphernalia.
Yes.
Can't actually dig that out.
No,
at the
it's
moment.
cool. Not a problem. Bit of Judge Dredd, Meme Machines mag. Lovely. Just random bits, isn't it?
Zone.
No,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
remember it, you know. Nice. Wrapping some unboxed NES games as well. What do we got there? Super Sports Challenge. Never heard of it. I snagged a really nice copy of Street Fighter 3 Third Strike in delicious condition, paid 95 quid. Tom chucked in these books for free. I did say it was my 41st birthday after he'd given them to me, so I guess this is kind of like a birthday gift, and I'm going to keep them sealed. And like he said, they're Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, not Ninja, so this is massive nostalgia. Got Burnout 2 Point of Impact, because over on my Kick streams, which you should come and follow by the way, we do retro stream themed Sundays. And I got this retro guide, and I say retro because it includes the Sega Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, Game Gear and Game Boy cheat codes and moves for Mortal Kombat 2. And check out that price back in the day, £4.99. Hands up in the comments if you're a sucker for a game guide. I will find one of these if it kills me, 100%.